Hello friends, in the chapter number 9, this is the new chapter which I am going to start right now, is financial market. Right my friends? So you have to understand this time about our monetary structure. Means how the money is being arranged, from whichever the sources money could be arranged, that we are going to explain. In the earlier chapter number 8, we have studied about the equity share, about the preference share, about the debentures. So here we will understand about financial market, which consists two different market: capital market and money market, because capital is required for running the business, right? So in capital market there are two type of structure: primary market and secondary market. So this time we have to study about money market, capital market, and in capital market primary capital and secondary market also, right? So we will continue to discuss the whole chapter on base of present time share market situation. Who is looking after the share market? That is the SEBI. They are looking to the Security Exchange Board of India. SEBI is looking after our share market. There are two share markets in India: National Stock Exchange and Bombay Stock Exchange. It is shortly spoken as NSE and BSE. Both are coming under supervision of SEBI, Stock Securities Exchange Board of India. I repeat, Securities Exchange Board of India is a short form of the SEBI. See, for going through the whole discussion, you have to understand first the concept of financial market. So I am describing some detail about it. In our financial market, what is mainly required to understand? Capital market and money market. Financial market is an important component of our financial structure. I repeat, financial market is important component of our financial structure. See, the financial transactions are carried out in this financial structure. Investors are coming to the market. For which purpose? For increasing their savings. By investment, looking to the trends. Trends means where the people are moving to invest. It is called trends of financial market. Participant in financial market are includes different type of securities, means the borrowing the money, the borrowers of money. Second, financials. Third, financial institutions. These are three participants in financial market. This short explanation, I repeat, is very much important. I repeatedly explain the word. This is the beginning of the chapter and very much important chapter. You again understand. See, financial market is required to understand for how to generate the money. It is divided in two parts: capital market and money market. financial market is considered to be important component of our financial structure in which the transactions are carried out on larger scale, so the businesses could run properly. Here investors are joining to take the decision where to invest, where to make their savings, and it is done as per perception of trends. Perception of trends means thinking of the people towards which line they are moving for purchasing the shares, for selling the shares, which company share to purchase, which sectors means automobile, banking, metals. There are different sectors in which people can invest their money, and it is being properly taken decision by following through different type of sectors to be monitored, and the perception of trends is being set, and on this perception or the trends people are taking their decision. Okay, now you remember who are the participants of financial market. First, borrowers of money means who need the money, they are called borrowers of money. Second, purchaser of securities means who are ready to invest money or who are ready to lend the money, right? And third one is financial institutions. See, these are not a person, but these are the organizations who are working as the financiers for so many other economic activities, right my friends? So understand that who are participants of financial market. Okay, let's continue to discuss. I already started the classification of financial market in two parts, capital market and money market. Now in detailed discussion we go through that capital market is market of long term securities, means not for one day but for a longer period the money will be invested. These are shares, equity and preference both. Debentures are also two types, convertible and non-convertible, and third one is a bonds. In money market the short term securities are coming, that commercial paper, that treasury bills which are being issued by different institutions. So capital market is usually divided in two parts, primary market and secondary market. The secondary market is considered as stock market also, right? Primary market is newly issued securities, means when any company want to generate the capital by getting permission from SEBI, they are going to the people to request them to invest money in their company as the shareholder. It is called newly issued securities. It is shortly spoken as IPO, initial promotion offer. When the first time share comes to the market, it is called initial promotional offer. At that time, first time the share of any company is coming to the people, it will publicly declare. Then as per the time pass, people either sell their shares, either purchase new shares, and it is done through stock exchange, that is secondary market. So primary market is the beginning or opening of share, and secondary market is the stock exchange where the different shares are available to purchase and sell. Means the transaction of the securities to be sale and purchase is done is a stock exchange. Understand? So remember, the meaning of the stock exchange is the structure in which existing securities or the shares are being purchased and sold and then sold. Here, this structure is called stock exchange. It is secondary market. Okay. Now we are moving to discuss about money market. See, here in the given structure, the capital market is first, but the explanation starts by money market. Okay, let's continue. Money market, I'm starting to discuss its meaning and concept first, right? You carefully understand, listen, and keep in your mind. Money market is a market for short term instruments or assets which are close substitutes of money. Generally, it is not a physical location, but it is a group of various institutions where the trading or dealing in money is done. So, money market is a market for dealing of short-term financial assets. Now the question comes, who are part of the money market? The borrower and money lender. I repeat, the borrower and money lender are two main parts of money market. Banks, all kind of banks, and government approved non-banking financial corporations, NBFC, including different financial institutions who are giving the loan. They are in group of money lenders, and the people who want money, they are borrower. Any person, farmer, trader, even government also are considered to be borrower of money. I repeat again. In money market, two participants are there. First is the money lender, second is the money borrower. I want to borrow money, so I am a borrower. And I want to give money, so I am a money lender. In that situation, all banks, all non-banking financial corporations like Bajaj Finance, like Capital First, like Home Credit, IDFC First Bank, these all are considered to be money lender. And all banks, I have stated non-banking words I used. Why? They are called to be shrubs who give money against the securities, against the pledge. Pledge means you will give some guarantee, any property, gold, whatever you can give for guarantee and get the money. They are shrubs. And banks are also lending money, right? They are first part. And the persons who want money for running their business, for fulfilling their needs, as like the farmers, as like the people, as like the traders, as like different government institutions who need the money to fulfill the planning and the programs. So here you remember one thing, that money market is a maker of the financial arrangement for all other needy people. They are market for dealing in short term period and working as liquidity with substitute of money. As you have a gold, you will go to the shroff, you will put your gold in their hands, you will get money to fulfill your requirement, then you will give back your money, your borrowed money, and you take your gold back. This is the procedure. So here the liquidity become easily possible. That I want to say. Right, my friends? Okay. So again I repeat the definition. Money market is a maker of financial arrangement for the needy person, or a market for dealing in short term financial assets having high liquidity, in which they are working as close substitutes of money required. Right? Okay, let's continue to discuss the characteristics. First point of the characteristics of money market is two parts are there. So when I indicate some specific word, you must underline the point in your textbook. It makes easily understandable for you, right? I repeat, there are two parts of money market: organized money market and unorganized money market. We will go through in detailed discussion about it, but not right now. I'm just making main points of discussion. Second point, it is a market for short-term asset. So here important word is market for short-term assets. Short-term means what? Maximum 1 year or less than that 1 year is a period, right? Sometime it becomes up to the 3 years. As the people borrow the product, borrow the money against their precious things, they will pay the money back in 3 years. It is possible. Third point, credit worthiness. This is the main point to remember. Credit worthiness of the participant in money market is important. Credit worthiness means credit creation capacity of any person in money market is required. Without any credit, the money will not be given to any person. So the credit worthiness is there. So the guarantee is being taken for giving the money. Fourth point is money market is not a fixed location. Remember, not a fixed location is main word to remember. Because all banks, all insurance companies, all mutual funds operators, all non-banking financial institutions are part of money market. Remember this word. I repeat, all banks, all non-banking financial companies, all mutual fund operators, and all insurance companies are part of this money market. Now the question comes, why the insurance company? Because people keep their money in insurance by two ways. At the end of their working age, they can use this money for fulfilling their basic needs. The first point. Second, at the end of the life, their nominees will get the money from that insurance. So in both the way, the insurance company will work for investing money, for lending money, and for giving money back to the investors or the insured person's family when they need at the demise or the death of insured person. Okay. The fifth point is prompt convertible place for cash. Means what? When the banks need money from other bank, it is done on the call money. Call money is the process where one bank will take money for some time from other bank. It is call money. Here the banks will charge some money to other bank and the money will be given to each other as the maintain the credit and image of the banks. Second, the treasury bills, hundi and whatever we want to say, cash credit, overdraft, everything is considered to be in this aspect. So here easily requirement of the money is possible to maintain. The sixth point is sub branches. Generally they are working as a sub branches of money market with different type of development economically and technologically. Right now treasury bill market, bond market and call money market. A market word is used because the rates are changing as the need of money and availability of the liquidity of money in the market. In both the way the market word is used, so it is called call money market, bond market and treasury bills market. The seventh point is most of the financial instruments are debt instruments. So the main word is debt instrument because debt instruments are having less element of risk. Less risk is the element of debt instrument. Generally there is a surety of money to recover because the guarantee is taken, so it is easily possible to get the money back from the borrowers, right? Okay. The last point is success and operation of money market. The main point is success and operation. It is depend upon banking and financial systems and institutions, how they are working effectively. If they are concentrating on taking money back against the securities time to time, then the money circulation will become easy. But if they starts to waive the money, waiver of loan means leave the money. Generally it is not possible between two persons, but between big institutions it is happening. Due to that, the borrower say that I am unable to pay the money, his securities will be taken in attachment and he will be left. So what will happen in that situation? The borrowed money will not recover, and whatever the securities in hands of the bank or the financial institution will be sold, and whatever the possible money will be recovered, but the lended money will not come back. So here I explained the word success and operation. This whole money market is depend upon how the system works efficiently, actively, generously, whatever the way they are working, or the lazy, in whichever way they are working, is create the situation for money market to behave properly or no. Right, my friends? So here I tried to explain the meaning and explanation of money market with you. Okay, my friends?